Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be discussing price predictions for the next bull market. Before we dive into it, make sure to like and subscribe to this channel to stay up to date in the world of cryptocurrencies. So, why I decided to take on this topic is basically because the fourth halving of Bitcoin is slowly but surely approaching. We have only 33 weeks left until it happens, and as we know, usually the halving is a huge catalyst for the upcoming bull run. Will this time be different, or will this time be as we expect? Leave your thoughts down in the comment below and we can jump right into it. So the first prediction is by Pantera Capital, which is a huge name in the crypto industry. Make sure to check them out. You can, by the way, read the whole article on Cointelegraph. And so basically what they expect is that the price of Bitcoin is going all the way to 148,000 by July 2025. So, and the reason why they expect this is because solely based on the halving event, because they expect that it's a huge catalyst for the market, and therefore the market's gonna rise all the way up to 148,000. So they basically expect more than a 6x from the lows back in 2023, or I mean back this year. And so what you can expect in 2 years is a 100x move, which is compared to traditional markets a very nice return that we can expect in this market. But I have some sad news, and the next report which we're going to look at is basically less bullish than this. And this one is by Bitcoin Wisdom. You can find the whole article on their website. And so they expect the price of Bitcoin at 2025 to be on average around 82,000. What's my opinion on this, and why do they think the price is going to be only so low, is based on the macroeconomical events. And let me take a look into this chart. So basically the situation is that the Fed has still high interest rates, as they started raking back in 2022 in April. And there is still a long way to go to get inflation down, especially now when it's so sticky and it doesn't really want to reach the 2% target. And basically I think also that the next bull market is kind of gonna extend and maybe come all the way early 2026, unless maybe something really bad happens, and therefore the Fed is going to have to print a lot of money, lower the interest rates, just like they did back in the COVID crash, and they started printing to save the economy. But to be honest, also looking at the logarithmic regression bands, and we can see that Bitcoin over time is reaching smaller and smaller returns. This also makes simply just sense because the market cap is growing, and therefore it takes more money to move the price of Bitcoin. And it makes sense that over time we are not going to see such crazy returns on Bitcoin like we did back in 2011 or in the 2016-17 bull run. So yeah, my prediction is I cannot give you an exact price number, but I'm pretty sure that we are going to reach and cross these previous all-time highs, which happened in 2021, around 65,000. And I'm pretty sure we are going to get close to 100K. I'm not that sure if we're going to break it, but to be honest, the sentiment by then could be completely different. As soon as we cross these highs at 65,000, people are going to start calling for crazy predictions like Bitcoin going up to 1 million and many different things like that. Also, the macroeconomical situation could be completely different. Maybe if we are in a risk-on environment, meaning low interest rates, and that meaning more leveraging in the market, we could very well get even up to like 150 and maybe 200k. Who knows? The only thing that we know for sure, that is the moment that is happening right now, that the price is around 25,000. And looking back historically, these prices, when also the regression bands are in the oversold area, these are historically great times to be accumulating this asset, which over time has performed extraordinarily well. And that's what I'm doing right now as well. Not financial advice, but me personally, I'm accumulating Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies as well. If you're interested which ones, make sure to let me know in the comment section below if you want to know which cryptocurrencies. Maybe I can give you more insight on my portfolio if you are interested. So with that said, let's summarize this up. We can see the Bitcoin going up in the next bull run between 80 all the way to 160,000 most likely, and this is a more conservative prediction than you're gonna hear. Okay, I don't want to be calling up for like 250k, 1 million Bitcoin in the next bull run, because I think it would be unsustainable for the whole economy if it inflated so much. Okay, that would mean that the Fed had printed very, very much, and that would mean a huge inflation in the other sectors as well. And we, to be honest, don't want that. Okay, we don't want the gas prices and the food prices and shelter to go up so much, because it would be just unsustainable for most people, and probably many people would even lose their homes. Okay, and the reason why I mentioned this is because it's important to take a look at the whole market, not just the Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. I like to take a look at the money supply, which I'm gonna bring up to the chart in a moment. And yeah, this is the M1 money stock. And if we take a 1 monthly look at it, zoom out, and we can just see that over time, it's just simply going up. And that's why we have inflation year over year. But right now, we could see that because of quantitative tightening from the Fed, most assets have been on a downtrend, with them Bitcoin as well. And it's really important to pay attention to what the Fed is doing, because risky assets like the cryptocurrencies are very well correlated simply to the liquidity in the market. When there is excess liquidity, people like to take on higher risk and invest into assets like cryptocurrencies, for example. That's why you could see altcoins make 100x within a few weeks, because there was just so much money. People didn't know what to do with it. Also, a lot of people were locked down back in the COVID crash, and they just simply got stimulated by the stimulus checks, and they didn't have anywhere to put the money because they couldn't spend it on like vacations, and therefore they invested into risky assets. That's why we've seen a huge bull run in the Bitcoin. So with that said, I want to thank you for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification button, and see you next time. Have a nice day.